The riding method and thus size of water slides vary. Some slides require riders to sit directly on the slide, while others require them to sit on a raft or tube made specifically for the slide. The following are the top 10 most dangerous water slides. You'll be holding your breath and grabbing the sides of these exhilarating rides. These water slides will get your adrenaline racing, with steep drops and hair-raising twists and turns. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the top 10 dangerous water slides in the world. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 10. Steamer water slide. It's like the United States, but with a lot more common sense. To a large extent, this is true. Calypso Water Park is operating a water slide that has been shown to be dangerous on a number of occasions, and the park is not only operating the slide, but they are also pretending like it is not dangerous so that people will continue to ride it. It is evident that someone at Calypso Water Park did not receive the memo regarding common sense. The steamer, which the Ottawa Sun describes as something like a toilet bowl, is one of the most infamous rides at the Calypso Water Park, though it isn't the only one there that has been related to significant injuries. The Ottawa Sun defined the attraction as something akin to a toilet bowl. Passengers on the steamer ride sit in tubes before going around a massive funnel and then sliding down an exit chute. It might be entertaining provided that your inner tube doesn't capsize before you reach the exit. Number 9. Zerogi USA. The very first vertical loop in the world as riders fly through the world's first totally vertical loop, this extreme roller coaster generates a G-force of 6 G for them to experience. Even if it is not currently operational, it is important to point out that it exists because one day a water park may be bold enough to decide to install it. Avalanche Waterslides and Sky Turtle Technologies have already created and tested the revolutionary design, which involves locking riders inside of a unique capsule to keep them drawn to the 10-meter-high loop as they go around. It was supposed to open in 2016 at Action Park, now Mountain Creek, in New Jersey, which had an accident-prone loop slide back in the 1980s and 1990s. But for unknown reasons, probably something safety-related, it never appeared. Action Park is now known as Mountain Creek. Number 8. Scorpion's Tail. It has a loop that is almost completely vertical. The Noah's Ark Water Park may be reached by car in approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes from Milwaukee or in 3 hours from Minneapolis. It is located close to Lake Delton. This was the very first loop-the-loop slide ever built in the United States, and its 60-degree angle is still the closest thing to a full inversion that can be achieved to this day. Riders will stand on a trapdoor floor that will suddenly release them into a freefall of 16 meters, causing them to reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour and producing enough centrifugal force in the loop to nearly invert them. Number 7. L2, Austria. It is the very first double loop ever created. How to get there? From the city center of Hanover, the Wörgler Wasserwelt Water Park can be reached in just 30 minutes by car or 20 minutes by rail. From the Langenhagen station, it is then only a 15-minute walk to the water park. It's all there in the official warning signs. L2 is nothing for wimps, wusses, or chickens. They say that this loop-the-loop-the-loop slide is the most extreme and intense water slide on the entire planet, and it's possible that they're right. After entering a transparent capsule that offers breathtaking vistas of the surrounding mountains, riders wait for the hatch to open. After that, there is a 14-meter freefall that speeds up to 40 miles per hour before hitting the world's first double loop. Some are unable to complete the second circuit because they weigh too little and exit through a trapdoor. Number 6. Leap of Faith. One thing that sets it apart is that it has sharks. The Atlantis water park can be found on Paradise Island, which is only a 20-minute drive from the heart of Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas. Its clear acrylic tube is one of the most bizarre water slides since it first launches riders 18 meters down the side of a fake ancient Mayan temple and then propels them through a lagoon that is full of big-toothed sharks. That's right, real sharks. You may or may not be thrilled to learn that in 2008, a reef shark really jumped from its enclosure and onto the water slide, which may or may not make the experience even more horrifying for you. It appears that nobody was wounded. Number 5. Space Twister. It transports you to an entirely different universe. How to get there? The Sonnentherm can be found in Burgenland, close to the border between Austria and Hungary. You can get there from either Vienna or Graz in about an hour. Water slides have been given a new dimension thanks to the introduction of virtual reality headsets, which have transformed relatively moderate rides into mind-blowing experiences that transport you through a variety of environments from sweltering rainforests to starry galaxies. This one is the longest in the world. There's also one in Galaxy Erding. And it provides riders with a 360-degree panorama along with the ability to choose between 3 different computer-generated worlds: fantasy, aliens, and dragons. It is home to sharks. The Atlantis water park can be found on Paradise Island, which is only a 20-minute drive from the heart of Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas. Its clear acrylic tube is one of the most bizarre water slides since it first launches riders 18 meters down the side of a fake ancient Mayan temple and then propels them through a lagoon that is full of big-toothed sharks. Number 4. Massive Monster Blaster USA. It also goes in the opposite direction down in the Galveston Islands, close to Lockheed Airport and roughly an hour's drive southeast of Houston, Texas, is where you'll find Schlitterbahn Water Park. This water slide is the world's tallest water coaster, standing at 21 meters in height, and because it offers such a thrilling ride, it ascends 4 times in addition to descending. About 300 meters of twists, turns, dips, and splashes are packed into this roller coaster, which culminates in a triple drop. Riders on its twin-two slides are propelled into a vertiginous corkscrew that turns around 2.5 times before spitting them out through 2 snake jaws that are 2.5 meters high. Number 3. Extreme Facer. It is not appropriate for women to use and is intended solely for males. The Galaxy Erding Tropical Spa and Water Park is located 36 kilometers to the northeast of Munich, and getting there by automobile or by regional train takes around 45 minutes. This 67-meter-long ride, which can reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, is considered to be so dangerous that female riders have been prohibited from participating on it since 2012. This decision was made after several incidents left female riders with injuries to their private parts, which required them to be hospitalized. It is one of numerous thrilling rides that the amusement park offers. The others include Kamikaze, which features a freefall of 60 degrees and High Fly, which launches riders from a height of 32 meters and then launches them onto a second slide. Number 2. Slide Wheel, China. The first ever water slide that rotates around itself, the Chunwang Water Park, can be accessed in around 2 hours from Hong Kong by driving through Shenzhen. It is located about half an hour's drive from the center of Guangzhou, which is in South China. This highly disorienting slide sends riders into a zero-gravity spin in a hamster wheel and then spits them out the other side of the attraction. One must experience it firsthand in order to believe it, and even then, it is challenging to accept as true. It was designed by Wiegand Maisler and opened in 2018, and it is possibly the most magnificent water slide that has ever been created. It sends rafts containing 4 people on a dizzying 1.5-minute washing machine ride every 30 seconds. Number 1. Kilimanjaro Brazil. The slide is the highest one in the world. The El Dia das Aguas Park Resort can be found near Rodovia, which is approximately 137 kilometers to the north of Rio de Janeiro. This is not just the tallest slide in the world at 49.9 meters, which is 12 meters higher than the city's statue of Christ the Redeemer, but it is also supposedly the fastest slide in the world, with a record speed of 57 miles per hour. There are 234 steps leading up to the summit, which features a view that is so terrifying that 1 out of every 20 riders opts to get off at the top and walk back down. It was able to regain its title in 2016 after losing it for a brief period of time when a comparable but larger slide that was dubbed Verrückt, meaning crazy, opened in the United States, but that slide was shut down in 2016 due to a death. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.